This look is brought to you today by the Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics palette. First up, a new trick that I learned from my visit at Sephora's Family and Friends event. I'm using the NARS Soft Matte Concealer as an actual base for my eyeshadow rather than a dedicated eyeshadow primer. It works quite similar to an actual paint pot from MAC, and although my shade is Cacao, I do have to say I think one of the young ladies used a shade that was a little bit brighter than me. You can see that blends pretty seamless, but I'm alright with that. I'm using my Sigma 3D HD brush as well. Next, I'm just taking a basic flat-ended brush and lightly setting that concealer with some translucent powder from Laura Mercier. And just going all over to ensure that we've got a nice, good, dry, solid base. Next up for our first shade, this is the shade Faith from the palette, which is a nice, good, bright brown. And I'm just using a basic crease brush and getting right underneath my brow. You honest and truthfully can't see much of anything, and that's fine because I want to have some type of powder base there to help begin the gradient. Next, going in with the shade Magnet, and also in between I'm using my color switch that Yo-Yo got me. I'm going right underneath. And another new technique that I've developed, I'm actually dabbing some of the pigment in place. Just lightly pressing it in place in back, or I guess you could say the windshield washer motions, and then eventually blending everything all together. This helps to make the gradient a little bit smoother and more pigmented. One thing that I had forgotten about this palette is that it does take quite a bit to go ahead and build up some color payoff. But once you do, the color payoff is indeed stellar. Just going in with that brush and helping to increase the gradient, bring it downward from the top of my brow, closer to the top of my lid, or the end of the crease, where I guess the crease ends, the lid begins, Narnia, whatever you may want to call it. Next up, I'm going in with a basic all over shader brush and the shade Blackjack. Now, I have to say that Blackjack is not as pigmented of a solid black shadow as what I thought. It could be because of the fact that I've got that concealer as the base, and that some of the brown is coming through, hence this not being a stark pitch black as what I originally had imagined, but it's still deep enough to where overall I was pleased with the final results. Using that NYX shadow brush to help bring some of the black up, pressing it into place, helping to blend it upwards, smoothing it out all over the lid. I pretty much just do everything. Then once done with that, switching back and adding a little bit more of the Magnet shade to blend the two of those together. And then cleaning up with just a smidgen more of the shade Faith up beneath the brow to help that gradient really flow nicely. Then going in with my new favorite eyeliner, the I Want Candy eyeliner from Ulta and Too Faced, and carving out my wing. And then once the wing is all filled in, going in with a pair of Eyeliner lashes. These are the set from Crazy Ray Ray, which I picked up from Walgreens. And just using a pair of tweezers, if you please, to go ahead and get those applied and aligned properly. I hope that you enjoy the final look. Thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing. If you have any questions or suggestions, hit your girl up in the comment section. If you are new here, please feel free to hit the subscribe button. I'd love to see you back on my channel. But if you're not here for me, my shenanigans, my opinions, hit that slow-mo though. Hey! Or flagrant use of foul language, which I didn't depict in this video for once. Go ahead and click the X in the corner and get your life, get off the channel. But if you are here for my shenanigans, are beautiful, amazing, wonderful, spectacular, and if no one else has told you, I appreciate you. I really hope that you guys are enjoying the new eyeshadow tutorial format, and again, thank you so much for your support. I'm always happy to have you hang on board for the shenanigans. You guys take care, and I'll see you on the next video.